Bruce Lee, in his own words, 50 verified quotes on life and discipline. These are not internet slogans or recycled myths. They are carefully verified reflections drawn from Bruce Lee's own books, letters, and recorded thoughts, words shaped by discipline, self-inquiry, and a lifelong pursuit of truth. In these lines, you won't find noise or exaggeration, only clarity, quiet, demanding, and deeply human. As you listen, don't rush to agree or disagree. Let each quote meet you where you are and notice what it stirs about focus, effort, fear, and the way you choose to live. When you're ready, settle in, keep listening, and allow these words from Bruce Lee to speak for themselves. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. As you think, so shall you become.
Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do.
Absorb what is useful, discard what is not, add what is uniquely your own.
Always be yourself. Express yourself. Have faith in yourself. To hell with circumstances. I create opportunities.
The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering.
Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer.
Real living is living for others. Be happy, but never satisfied.
If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Life itself is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning.
Long-term consistency beats short-term intensity.
Simplicity is the key to brilliance. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one.
The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus.
In the middle of chaos lies opportunity.
A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at.
Awareness comes from self-exploration.
Fear comes from uncertainty. Do not allow negative thoughts to enter your mind.
If you always put limits on everything you do, you will never grow.
Showing off is the fool's idea of glory.
Truth is alive. Therefore, it changes.
Defeat is a state of mind. No one is ever defeated until defeat is accepted as reality. The less effort, the faster and more powerful you will be.
Emotional content matters more than technical perfection.
A fight is not won by one punch, but by the spirit behind it.
Self-knowledge involves relationships.
Use no way as way. Have no limitation as limitation.
If you want to understand water,
You must enter it.
All fixed set patterns are incapable of adaptability. Flow in the moment and adapt like water.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
The moment you think you know, you stop learning.
Life is wide, limitless. There is no border.
The ultimate aim of martial arts is not having to use them. Inner peace begins the moment you choose not to let others control your emotions. Growth comes from honest self-observation.
A man's worth is measured by how he lives, not how he speaks.
Strength comes from daily discipline, not occasional motivation.
The spirit is the true weapon.
What you habitually think largely determines what you will become.
Freedom is not given, it is realized. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves.
True mastery comes from simplicity, not accumulation. The mind is the limit. Do not seek approval, seek truth. Life is never stagnant, it is constant movement. Reflection. When you listen to these words from Bruce Lee, something quiet but undeniable happens. The room feels a little stiller. The noise in your head softens. And you realize these quotes were never meant to impress you. They were meant to confront you. Bruce Lee didn't speak like someone trying to sound wise. He spoke like someone trying to be honest. Honest about effort. Honest about fear. Honest about the discipline it takes to live without excuses. Again and again, his words point back to the same place, responsibility. Not the kind that weighs you down, but the kind that wakes you up. The reminder that who you become is shaped less by talent and more by what you choose to practice every day. There's a moment in these quotes where you start to see the difference between motion and progress, between being busy and being deliberate. Bruce Lee wasn't obsessed with doing more, he was obsessed with doing what mattered. He stripped things down, not to make life smaller, but to make it clearer. Fewer distractions, fewer borrowed ideas, fewer lies we tell ourselves to stay comfortable. What makes these quotes endure is not their force, but their restraint. They don't shout, they don't promise shortcuts. They ask you to slow down and look inward, to notice how often fear disguises itself as logic, how often we call hesitation being realistic, how often we wait for confidence to arrive instead of building it through action. There's discipline here, but not the harsh kind. This is discipline as self-respect, discipline as alignment between what you say matters and how you actually live. Bruce Lee reminds us that mastery isn't about domination, it's about awareness, about knowing when to push, when to adapt, and when to let go. Like water, his philosophy flows around resistance instead of breaking against it. As the quotes unfold, you may notice something uncomfortable. There is no one else to blame, no enemy to defeat, no external force holding you back. The real struggle happens quietly, in ordinary moments when no one is watching, when excuses are easy, when quitting would go unnoticed. That's where discipline lives. That's where character is revealed. And yet there's compassion here too. Bruce Lee understood that growth is not linear, that mistakes are part of the path, that learning never ends. His words don't demand perfection, they demand sincerity. They ask you to be present, to observe yourself honestly, to adjust without ego, to keep moving, even when progress feels invisible. By the time you reach the end of these 50 quotes, you may realize they weren't really about martial arts at all. They were about how to live with intention, how to think clearly in a distracted world, how to stay flexible without losing your core, how to build a life that reflects your values, not just your ambitions. So take these words with you, not as rules, but as reminders. Let them surface when you feel scattered. Let them steady you when you feel overwhelmed. And remember this, discipline is not something you impose on life. It's something you choose, quietly, again and again, as a way of respecting the limited time you're given. Bruce Lee's voice fades here, but the work he points to begins where listening ends.
And with that, we come to the end of today's reflection. Thank you for taking a moment out of your day to listen and reflect with Eternal Quotes Hub. May these words stay with you, bring you clarity and quiet strength wherever life takes you. Until next time.